Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have now tuned in to Broadcast Beats. I'm one third of Broadcast Beats, DJ Clean.
I'm number third, Ty Ali.
One third, 202 Kryptonite.
Yes, sir. We here with another one for y'all. Broadcast Beats, Dirty Clean. We back.
Yeah, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Man,
We got a good one.
How y'all feeling this evening?
Now we good. We good. We good. We got a good one for y'all. We got special guests in the building. Gonna let him go by Chris Noel. We gonna let him introduce. We gonna let him, introduce himself. What's going on with you, bro?
Yo, how you doing, brother? My name Chris Noel. I'm from Rochester, New York. You feel me? And I'm really. I wouldn't say I'm just an artist. I'm more like an entertainer. So you know, I kind of cultivate arts, and I'm a social political journalist also. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm a filmmaker too. So, and I also, teach dance in a way. So, I do a lot of stuff in the community right now, but I'm trying to elevate the mind frame and you know and the way that we've been building our community. I don't know if y'all brothers are from Rochester, but I know our community is going to, you know, a certain way. So I'm just trying to, be that artist to bring out of that light.
Yeah, I respect that for sure. How early would you say you got into music for real?
So music was always a thing. Like my mother, like I want to say, like live in power to my mother, you know what I'm saying? She passed on recently, you know what I'm saying, two years ago. But uh it was like the first thing was is it's kind of weird story. Like, how most kids probably would be naturally talented, naturally talented, naturally this. It's like, nah. I started singing. She was like, boy, you tone deaf. And I didn't know if that was like encouragement or she was just trying to give me her best, her critique, at that moment. But ever since then, I started to like work my hardest to be like, nah, I ain't tone deaf. So it's like I've been trying to, you know, build it since I was like 6 years old. So I've been doing music in other genres, so like R&B, classical theater, alternative rock, you know what I'm saying? My own style, R&G, you know what I'm saying? R&V, R and vibes, you feel me? I got another like style called the Benji style. So it's like I've been just trying to build sounds and styles around my artistry since I was like 6. So
Yeah, for sure. I respect that.
That's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
Hey, so how did you decide on your stage name? Is it Chris Noel or like what's like your stage name?
yeah, so my stage name is Chris Noel, and other people will know me by Folit. So I got kind of away two stage names. One's more like a pen
Dope.
name, one's
Dope.
more like a righteous name. It's like people who know what I stand for, they'll know like these lyrics actually mean something when Folit is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Chris Noel more
Right.
commercial. I play something for like R&B or something. You know what I mean? That's more of my commercial tag. I came up with Chris Noel because basically that's my name, but also Noel mean happiness. That's like my other middle name. So I just put those together like Chris Noel, and basically like I'm a young man, full with happiness, and I love what I do. So Chris Noel kind of like I'm a happy artist in a way. Happy to be myself.
For sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
that's dope, bro, for sure.
That's lit. That's lit. That's lit.
And then also I always say like I want to create my own holiday, so every day like my own holiday and my birthday. So you know what I'm saying. Noel does associate with holidays, so you know what I'm saying. I kind of want to be like cheery in a way, spirit.
Fire. Fire. Hey, you mind telling us what was your first piece of content? Was it like a video? Was it? A song that you
So,
put out.
so my first piece of content that I ever did, I don't know if y'all remember back in the day when they used to do the jerking. I used to do the jerking. You know what I'm saying? I used to dance. I used to do that. So that was really my first piece of content that really was like out. Then I started really just getting into music. So I got into theater first though. So it was more like I did the theater musical route, and then I became an artist. You know, like I started writing songs.
Nice, nice.
For sure.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, we
Oh, but
got.
I do also want to bring up though another first content that was a milestone that I did have was it was a movie. So basically, it was a short film that I did when I was in 2016, and it basically was like a premiere for like homelessness in Rochester, and that kind of was like the biggest piece of content that I did in a full scope of like, okay, my artistry, my vision, but then I also had a way to express artists from Rochester. So that was like something that kind of started my system. You know what I mean? Like this is like my Tarantino director idea.
Okay, okay. We got Silver from Twitter. He's asking, does your name Chris Noel have a Hebrew or spiritual meaning to it?
So the spiritual meaning to my name is kind of more of like, comes from Christian and more. It comes from kind of those backgrounds, African in a way. But Chris Noel is more of like the L part is more of like understand that I come from the originated man. You know, a lot of people don't know like L stands is a stands for name. You know, so and then Chris is just like Christ like boy. You know what I'm saying? Like Christ like bundle of joy because I am a man of God first. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I tried it in a way to keep spirituality present in my name, but it's more like a subtle thing because I don't want to overpower people with spirituality or heritage, but it's more
Yeah.
like you'll know once you be around me or once you come to chat with me.
All right. That's dope. I feel that. I feel that. Is there any other significance to your name beside that?
So I will say the other name I did bring up was Folet. So it
Right,
basically
right.
is freedom of expression, living in the truth, and that's kind of like a righteous name. So it's like that's an artist. That's a name that I came up with because I also have a civil duty to kind of cultivate the community, cultivate basically other artists that I kind of like have under me or kind of around me. So it's like you know, Fola is more of that energy that we bring. Like the energy is like 4 times lit. You know what I mean? But it's way more deeper than just like being lit. It's like your presence, your kind of your confidence, like away from ego and pride. What are you? And that's kind of what it's like. Me four resonates so much with me because that's equality to me. You know what I'm saying? What I was taught. Number four means equality, so I kind of put it into four, then and then FOE. That's full. That's freedom of expression. So it's kind of like equality through freedom of expression creates you living in your truth, and that's kind of like how I'll become my authenticity, but also a formula to help other people find their own authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Like the light that they want to shine. So it's a little deep, but so that is Folet, and that's kind of I got that name from my brothers and me, and so I would want to shout out BMO, Tough Nerds, the Eras, the dance crew. So it's like I would love like all that comes from the journey of kind of where I've been, kind of put my torch at. Like how you go someplace, you shine your light. That's kind of where Folet would come in. Like okay, that's Folet energy, or that's Folet idealisms, or that's how we create our culture. You know what I mean? So it's like everybody want to be lit, but how long you gonna stay lit if you don't got nobody to see the light? You know what I mean?
Hey, bro.
So
So, tell us what are some of your short term goals as far as music or even theater as well?
So right now for music, I'm about to start working with a lot of different artists. So right now I'm kind of open for bookings, availability with like features and whatnot because now I've gotten to a point where I'm solid in my artistry. So like around the next 6 months and in May and cause so Malcolm X Day is coming up on the 16th the weekend, the 16th to the 19th. That's a goal also because we have an event with CJI. GSD is there. I'm curating. So artists are gonna get a chance to perform or whatnot and show their talent. So the short term goal of those would be like to kind of keep having those events circulating, keep having people understand like if you see me, then I'm here to get something done for the community. So really more marketing myself to what people are, you know, viewing to kind of see like, okay, is this what he doing or what he not doing? But it's like, nah, this is what I'm getting done. So it's kind of like now I'm in that legacy phase where my short term goals are to trying to shine more light on people or businesses that kind of, you know, go in cahoots with my vision and my mission statement, like
So
getting
what
stuff
about
done.
long term as far as like the next 2, 5 to 10 years or so?
So in the 2 to 5, like those years, I plan on having basically like a camp. So I'm gonna start up like not like a label, but a entertainment company that kind of helps put people in positions like before they get to the industry. So like helping with training, helping with certain type of like, resume building, portfolio type idea, like helping you build up your portfolio in media and production. And then I plan on opening up a dance studio with my brothers, and we gonna probably like try to have a store and kind of circulate a lot of that music and a lot of that talent and a lot of that stuff throughout, the store. And I'm gonna drop it soon. So I'm gonna be dropping next December. In December, I mean. So that's what I'm planning for my albums. So I want to get all of these different things together. So when I do my listening party in November or September, then I'll drop in December.
For sure. That's dope, bro. For sure. Hey, I just wanted to get now into the production. So like when you looking for beats or like songs or things like that, like what's kind of like your first what kind of draws you just to production and like what you want to hear?
That's interesting. Okay. So like when I'm listening to like a beat, I kind of picture myself dancing first to it. And it's like if I can't dance to this or I can't catch a bop or like a what I mean, a 1-2 spin or a combination, just not just in me personally, like if I can't catch a vibe off of it, I'm probably not gonna like force it. Like I could definitely write a song about anything, but it's like you won't get to see what makes me special in a way. You'll just see like, okay, what he can possibly do if he, you know what I mean? So
It's not
I
your
kind of
maximum potential.
yeah, I don't really like doing that on certain songs, but it's like I like to give that on songs that actually catch that vibe for me. So it's like you'll hear that when you hear my songs, like, okay, that's a different vibe, but like you gave it more than what you was expecting. You was like, oh, this is fire, but is this really fire or is it like fire, fire? You know what I mean? So it's like I try to look for ear catchers, things that can like kind of I can kind of speak to while I'm making my music or a certain song, a sound in the beat that can, enhance my verse or something like that, or ad lib or something like that.
For sure, for sure. What would you so in terms of like now going into like songwriting, so after the production, what areas would you say like you're strongest at, like with your flow or like your punchlines or like your delivery or just like
So,
your melodic,
okay,
you know what I'm saying?
okay. So I think my sound is really one of a kind because I have so much to offer with my range, and the thing is, my delivery is very particular. Like it won't hit everybody, but those who understand where I'm coming from, they'll be like, wow, this is something that I probably slept on. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where it's like my vibes be like, you gotta just be there. Like it's so relatable when you understand it. You just gotta be like, wow. And the kind of like my flows kind of catch, like, cause I have a whole different flow in general. Like a lot of people think like one way about how I would make music, but it's like once you hear my music, you'll know that every piece of the part fit in a way, but it's a whole different style than the next song that you'll probably hear. So it's like I really want to hear out like my distinctiveness. That's kind of where it is. Like the way that I'm able to put certain things on beats that probably wouldn't be like, yo, why did you use that beat? You know what I mean? Or it's like, what about that beat made you do that? And it's like that's what I want people to ask, because if you don't understand the artist, you probably will never understand anything about it. But good music, no good music. So I think my distinctiveness and my flow, and then my delivery. My delivery definitely is something I do kind of take pride in, because I try to make sure I don't sound like everybody else in a way.
The way you're describing what you aim to, how you desire to have your songs come out as far as the final product is, I kind of was envisioning the gears of a clock. Because when you said that every part of your song has a significance, it's like every part of a clock. It's like the inside of a clock has multiple gears, each does different things, but without one tiny piece, even one sprocket, the clock won't really work.
Yeah, that's kind of how I be kind of more of a perfectionist in a way, but it's not really perfectionist. It's just like I have to catch some type of structure before I be like, oh nah, this is just what it is, or I gotta be okay with the final product. And that's kind of where now I've been more into trusting myself. So definitely like Da Vinci, it was like,
Yeah.
And what would you say, like just your influences, like rappers that you listen to or artists that you listen to,
so
and that kind of help
okay.
develop you?
So my earliest days was like Temptation and stuff like that, Boys and Men, Brian McKnight, stuff like that. But like as of I got older and started to meet like people in my city and my town, a lot of the like artists that I was got to mention and meet were like ones that kind of shaped a lot of a big sound in Rochester. So like a lot of people don't know that I had a brother, named Guwap, and he I used to sing with him when I was a kid, and we kind of had a whole little artist development when we was younger. And then I got a couple more, like Raekwon, Hey Turbo, what I'm saying, his name Raekwon Jones. He got he passed away. So, and a lot of things, and another brother named like Quan. So it's like a lot of the artists that I took influences are kind of like, I wouldn't say in a way past, but it's more like I kind of try to pay homage to the artists that stick out. So I got like I got a music group called the Banshees. So it's kind of like Banshees are basically like we kind of pay homage to the ones that came before us. So it's three of us, what I'm saying? We got a few more in the cut, but it's three of us main. It's GB, Duce, JVN3, and me, Chris Noel, Folded, what I'm saying? So we kind of combatantly together, you kind of like make our own genre of music that kind of pays homage to like those before us. So it's kind of like the influences that I draw from are probably like the people that I'm mostly around in a way. And it's not really like rappers all the time. It's just like it could be like just a person walking down the street giving me a compliment or stuff like that. So it's like I don't really take away from like influences like Chris Brown or these type of people. Like, yeah, I listen to them. Yeah, we always had that year of like singing their songs and trying to dance like them and stuff. But it's like they already made their lane in a way, and it's like I don't know, building your own influences. It's like you gotta kind of draw from the people that you close with, and that's kind of where like I draw my influences from. Is like, you know, like people that I kind of know, but kind of influenced by them type of people still, like industry people. Like, you know, I know a few industry people, so it's like I kind of can draw my influence from a bunch of different sources. But I would say Michael Jackson, you know, is an industry, Chris Brown, those type of people, like those type of lanes, like Tory Lane, stuff like that. But really, people from Rochester really like, you know, influenced me. Like I said, my brothers, Tyrek the Goat, you know, GB, you know, like Dini, all these type of people. Like those are really the influences I had as in like around like Ethan Saves, Niggas I Rap, stuff like that. Like I was around these people, you know what I'm saying? Mike Johnson Jr., you're like, you know what I'm saying? Trail. Like I wasn't really trying to look for other people that give me influence in a way to help me develop my style in a way. It was more like I could get some ear catchers, use it, and then transmute it to my own style in a way.
Heard you, heard you. We're gonna get into this artist of the week though. We got the artist of the week with us, Chris Noel. We just gonna move into the official segment so we can hear some of your music, man. It's dope having you on, man. Chris Noel,
Definitely.
artist of the week, Dirty Clean, man. Let's get into it.
Oh, yeah. Mm-mm. It ain't a thing if I ain't invited. I be blowing loud everywhere, I ain't tryna be quiet. Love how you moving, love how you dancing, babe. Cause we up all night and you know it's a party. And if you wanna leave, then leave. Oh girl, who know I gonna bring the vibes with me. Oh girl, I need all of your energy. And you know we ain't guaranteed to get no sleep. Cause you about to figure out where the party at, where the party at, where the party at. Hey, where the party at, where the party at, where the party at. Hey, where the party at, where the party at, where the party at, where the party at. Hey, I am just that one, I ain't two, I ain't regular. Shorty in my line, hit my cellular. Said she wanna get sexual. Said she got a couple bad bitches about to fuck it up. Yeah, I already know what's up. Yeah, yeah. Left, right, throw that ass double up. Yeah, we up there looking in that smoke, so turned up. 585 in the building. Yeah, you know we still killing it. It ain't a thing if I ain't invited. I be blowing loud everywhere, I ain't tryna be quiet. Love how you moving, love how you dancing, babe. Cause we up all night and you know it's a party. And if you wanna leave, then leave. Oh girl, who know I gonna bring the vibe with me. Oh girl, I need all of your energy. And you know we ain't guaranteed to get no sleep. Cause you about to figure out where the party at, where the party at, where the party at.
My man,
Gotta
snap.
snap.
That was a vibe though for sure.
Hey, I definitely hit a Chris Brown in that joint, man. Definitely hit a Chris Brown in that joint, man.
Yo, shout out to him too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I can see like some break dancing or something like with that too, like with the beat. Like it just
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
like a real energetic type of vibe.
Yeah, shout out to the producer who did that. His name Neva the Creator. He's from the Netherlands, man. He definitely is a dope. He made that from scratch. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely shout out Neva the Creator again, man. GSD Netherlands.
That's tough for sure. Well, we got another track we
Hey,
rolling in.
Oh yeah, the next track, right?
Yeah, I think that's what we about to do.
Oh, hold on. I can say something before this, real quick, before you drop that. Let's give a
It
little
was good.
context to this song. So this song right here is called "Around Me," right? So I basically was plagued with a lot of hate, and a lot of people was trying to front on my style and this and that. So this song is kind of like me kind of telling people like I'm not a regular singer. I'm like more of a singer that I like. So like maybe they should just move away if they hating. You just feel me? So it's more so like I'm from a city where we dare to be different. You know what I'm saying? So 585 is where I'm from, and it's like I don't want nobody around me that's not like real with me. So this kind of what the song is about.
Pop your collar up, man. I hear you. 585. Yeah, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
In the building, you
All
know?
right.
585.
To the ones who win and out of me, I don't need no fake around me, around me, around me, around me. I gotta get to the cash. That's one thing that I never change. 585 is where I was at, so don't come outside if you don't come outside. New year, new level low. I can't deal with fake stuff. That money keeps stacking up, them haters so keep you know I'm gonna stay real, and never gonna change. I'ma be lit to the 10, you know I'ma keep that flame. You know this lifestyle type, but what can I say? City ain't safe no more, you know we gotta move dangerous. Knee deep in the trenches, just trying to survive. You know I'ma keep on spinning until the day I die. Oh, if you got a problem with the family, you know that we gon' slide. And even when they try to throw shade on me, you know I'm still gon' shine. To the ones who winning out of me, I don't need no fake around me, around me, around me, around me. I gotta get to the cash. That's one thing that I never change. 585 is where I was at, so don't come outside if you don't come outside. New year, new level low. I can't deal with fake stuff. That money keeps stacking up, them haters keep adding up. Never gonna change. I'ma keep that flame. Ooh, what can I say? Ooh, gotta move dangerous.
Yeah, that jump was hard too, man. Man, that's 2 for 2.
Man, I appreciate it,
That
man.
jump was fire.
I'm trying to do something different, man.
Cause that jump had like the drill beat, but like still with like the smooth melodic tip on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that was a
I try to do something called drill R&B. It's basically like I was like basically like talking about a op for real, but like in a way that he wouldn't catch it until the end of the song. But you know that's what came out, man. It was more so like me. I actually got a little Michael Jackson vibe from it when I was doing the like the it was like don't come outside what I said yeah, no level up. I can't deal with fake stuff. That my knee keeps stacking up. So it was like, don't come outside if you don't come outside. So that's basically like Mama say, Mama side, when Maku slide on the way. So that was like a little way to pay homage. That's why I was saying like that's a bitchy style because I was like paying homage in a way. So
yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
Okay.
For sure.
nah, that song definitely was. Oh, shout out Neva too. Neva did that one too. He definitely he been cooking up. Shout out Neva the creator.
Hey, how'd you connect with Neva the creator though?
So I was on this thing called Bigo, and basically he was on there, and I was like, I'm an artist. And he was like, let me hear something. So they put me on the spot, and they had me sing, and then he basically was making beats on his like laptop, like right
Mhm.
there in front of us with like with the whole guitar set up, piano set up already, just playing that, and I started jamming, and then he was like, "Bro, if you want to connect and do this," I said, "Bet, let's do it." You know what I'm saying? And he been on the team. You know what I'm saying? So I've been kind of working with him. I'm about to go out there soon. So I'm just trying to build up my team of producers so we could kind of get some big placements. Cause I also do movies, so like that'll help me with scoring and also so definitely Neva is definitely one of that. I definitely shout out.
For sure.
Yeah, we opening up for all comments, shout outs, and acknowledgments for Chris Noel. Anybody tap in, anybody, that's just watching the show, backstage, whatever, feel free to come in, give your piece. Chris Noel, man. It's our artist of the week. We got any more bangers from him? We got any more joints?
Oh, I got this last track. I think you feel me. It's called Optimist. But I want y'all to help me with this though. So I'm thinking about calling it Optimist or Feeling That Glow, right? Because the song is full lit song, right? And it's basically like it's kind of like an empowerment song for those who are from the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Like if you understand like feeling that glow or somebody really doubting what you got going on or you know what I'm saying, you on the rise. It's like all I know is grinding, all I know is rising and grinding, you feel me? And getting to, my goals. So it's kinda like this is kind of the affirmation music in a way, but it's in a different lane. So I need some help with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to drop that soon. And that song is either gonna be called Optimist or Feeling That Glow, but I like both of them, you know what I mean? So this is a new song that's definitely gonna be dropped.
I'm feeling that glow. I'm feeling that, let's go. Feeling that glow, baby, watch me rise. I'm lit from within, you can see it in my eyes. Building up, baby, no more disguise. I'm glowing up, baby, about to touch the sky like whoa. I got the glow, yeah, I'm on the rise. From the pain, baby, now shine. Feel bright, yeah, I claim what's mine. I go hard, transform like Optimus Prime. Had to grow up, just glow up. Now rain, baby, watch me show up. Feel the light, yeah, it's in my veins. Yeah, I got the power, I'm a king. Yeah, I rose from the dirt, turned struggle into gold. Took the pain, made it light, yeah, I break the mold. Feel the free, baby, yeah, you know I'm on the road. Built up from nothing, baby, I got my own glow. I'm like, whoa, shining bright, baby, feel the vibe. From the lows, now we rise. Took a dark, turned into light. I got the glow, yeah, it's burning bright. Burning bright, got the glow, it's on sight. You can see them on my eyes. Now we going hard, going all night like whoa. I got the glow, yeah, I'm on the rise. From the pain, baby, now shine. Feel bright, yeah, I claim what's mine. I go hard, transform like Optimus Prime. Had to grow up, just to glow up. Now rain, baby, watch me show up. Feel the light, yeah, it's in my veins. Yeah, I got the power, I'm a king. Glowing up, baby, take it slow. Let it shine, baby, let it glow. Rising up, baby, full glow. Let it shine, baby, let it show. Blow it up. Glowing up, baby, take it slow. Let it shine, baby, let it glow. Rising up, baby, full glow. Let it shine, baby, let it show. Glow up real, I build a light. Shining strong, baby, I take flight. Glowing up, yeah, I own the night. Hit the flow, baby, feel the hype. Yeah, I got the glow, yeah, I'm on the rise. From the pain, baby, now shine. Feel bright, yeah, I claim what's mine. I go hard, transform like Optimus Prime. Had to grow up, just to glow up. Now rain, baby, watch me show up. Feel the light, yeah, it's in my veins. Yeah, I got the power, I'm a king. Glow up, yeah, we in the light. I'm on top, baby, yeah, I'm feeling right. Got that glow, yeah, all night. Let's go, alright, yeah. I'm like, whoa, I'm feeling that vibe like glow. Like, yeah, I'm feeling that glow. Glow up, yeah, we in the
Yeah, man, that's 3 for 3. Yeah, that jump was fire. Hey, I see what you're saying though, like in terms of Optimus or feeling that glow. But I'll probably say go with Optimus, just because
Right,
it got a symbolic meaning behind it,
right.
like
Cause
transforming yourself.
but it's also optimist as a play on like optimist, like you know what I'm
Yep.
saying, like being an optimist and being happy, feeling that glow about yourself. So it's like it's kind of a double entendre. It's Optimus Transformers, but it's like Optimus as in I'm an optimist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel what
definitely
you're saying.
Optimus. I never heard of a song called Optimus either. I heard of a lot of songs that have something about to do with glow in it. You know what I'm saying? Like Optimus, that's definitely different. It fits your
All right. So
style of you say you've been trying to be different, so I definitely could see, like Optimus, have a follow up joint like Decepticon, like
yeah,
that
yeah, I feel you.
that
I
would be
feel you,
sweet.
man. Deception. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You feel me? Feeling
Glows
that
forever
glow.
says, feeling that glow is my vote. Keep glowing and bringing empowerment music vibes. Yep.
That's good too.
I
That's
like both. I like both names. I like both names. They both
I,
tough.
let's see my hey Zodash, what you thinking, bro?
I think Optimus sounds way more, like different than me doing Glow Up. Especially you trying to get a name for the song that's gonna be more catchy. Somebody's gonna catch on more to Optimus.
Yeah, hey,
I
that's
feel that.
true.
I
That's
Yeah,
feel
true.
that.
yeah. Think about it that way. Yeah, Optimus is the one.
Like this nigga sing, I thought he was an R&B singer. What the fuck he doing with a song named Optimus? They listen to the joint, they like, oh, all right, all right. Hey, good point, bro.
Hey, who made that beat though?
Uh, yo, you can hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
I can
yeah.
hear
Yeah.
you.
All right, my fault, my fault.
Hey, who made that beat? The last one.
Uh, it was one of my homies. He did like a remix of it. So I kind of made it in a way, but it was more so like I kind of made tell him what to do on the beat, and he kind of did it like that. So it was more like one of my homies. So shout out GSD Media Empire. You know what I'm saying? Shout out our team. You know what I'm saying? Shout out GSD the movement. You know what I'm saying? Shout out because like we kind of building a camp. So he unknown right now, but he GSD. So once you get to see our producers or see what we do production, man, you know, you'll know who made that beat.
Hey, I can't lie,
Oh,
bro. I was getting like French Montana vibes off the joint though.
Man, I appreciate it, man. I kind of wanted to bring like a New York kind of style, but like to a different energy. So it's like because I'm originally from New York. You know what I'm saying? My family from New York. Like a lot of my like close people is out there. So it's like I kind of wanted to give something they could do their little jig too. So it's like even from Cali too. So it's like I'm trying to I don't know with that one I was trying to show the best of both worlds, like New York, Cali, all that. You know, if you can hit a jig, you can hit a jig. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure.
That's why the glow is very important of like what I'm saying because it's not it's like people hear glow and they think of like Chief Keef and all that, but it's like it's way bigger than that type of movement. You know what I'm saying it's more about the empowerment and all that for how you know what I'm saying, shining your resilience or your presentation as how you are.
For sure, bro.
What we got, man? We got another song. What we doing?
Oh, nah, I don't got no more songs, but you know I could definitely you know what I'm saying?
All right.
or maybe we put a
Shoot,
live
man.
beat, maybe a freestyle.
Oh,
Oh, you gonna hear me
who got
singing, boy.
the
I don't
Who
want
got
to
the
leave that
live
out.
beat though? Oh yeah, we got any streets coming up. But who got the live beat though?
Who got beats?
Yeah, who got the
uh-oh.
live beat? Crip, you got a
Uh-oh.
live beat? What's up?
Well, you said what?
Who got
Who
Uh-oh.
got the
beats,
live
King.
man?
beat? Who got the live beat? Somebody said live beat. Put the money where your mouth is. Who got the live beat?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Live
I got a
beats.
thing on that one.
Uh-oh.
Nah, I
Uh-oh.
mean, shoot. What y'all want to do? Y'all want to go to In These Streets, or y'all want to hear a quick little 16 from Chris Noel? What's up? What's up?
Yeah, let's do the 16 real quick, man.
10.
Oh yeah, all right,
Yeah,
all
we
right, all
gotta
right.
do it
Next
next
time,
time.
next time. Yeah. All right, we gotta get to In These Streets.
Just sing
All right.
something, bro. Like sing a song like I don't know, sing This Little Light of Mine. Something like that. Like sing, since you're a singer.
I'll do you one better. I'll do one of my songs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's
All right.
called let me see. Let me see which one I can do. Or some I'll do something off the top really about this show right here. Let me see. Okay, the real okay. That song I got real, right? Okay, let me see. That y'all can hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we get
It'd be like, look at where I came from. I love what I become because of it. I came from nothing, but I turned into something. Out here so crazy, it feel like I live twice. Keep the money, not the bullshit. I need that from all my life. Hennessy in my system, keep my mind right. But I hope that my mama's still here when it's my time. Cause I do what I gotta do. Came up from the, that's where I came from. How can I forget it? How can I forget it? That was off the top.
yeah, that joint was smooth, bro. Like you got like a lot of range, like just with your vocals, like you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
hold on. I got one part. I just want to get this out. It go. I always had to hustle just to get what I want. How can I feel the hope when I ain't even at home? The reason I'm still breathing, cause my mama never leave me. Brothers was in the streets, and money it came easy. I grew up in the hood. How can I forget it? I do what I gotta do. I do what I gotta do. For me, that it was a mixture of like off the top, and then I just had to flow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just basically my R&G. That's kind of how I be flowing on the vibe or on the acapella. So definitely.
Can we get some applause going? This is the first time we had an artist freestyle on the show.
That was dope. That was fun.
I appreciate
Milestone
that, man.
reached.
That was fire, bro. For sure.
No, for sure. That was tough.
Yes,
Singing.
sir.
Now Rochester, if it's one thing Rochester got some singing talent for sure.
Nah,
Okay.
definitely though. Shout out Blake Montel, man. Shout out London Graham. You know what I'm saying? Shout
Yup,
out them. You
yup.
know what I'm saying? Those my brothers too.
Oh man, Wes what's his name? You know Wes?
Lil West.
Yeah, Lil Wes. Yeah.
Yeah, I know him. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, shout out Lil Wes.
He be getting out. He be getting crazy. Shout out to Brody too.
Yeah.
Definitely. And his man's Don Tucci. He Dominican. He be doing his little singing, rapping thing too.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Zion and shout out to my sister, man. She can sing. She can sing. She can go do her thing too
Word,
with the
shout out to
singing.
her. That's fire. It's a lot of
Yeah.
people, man. We need to come together and make something happen like a hood musical or something, man. I said it first. We need to we need a couple musicals and a couple movies that, got some real substance.
Right. We do
Real
something
music.
big. Do something big. Hey, clean crib. Don't sleep on the rock, man. That's all I'm saying. Don't
Hey,
sleep on
nah,
Rochester.
I'm not sleeping.
Y'all might have to.
Hey,
Y'all might have to make that move. Y'all might have to make that trek up here, man.
hey, I got insomnia now, my man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, in these streets though, let's get into it. We got some topics for y'all. Let's see what's going on in the world of hip hop, the music culture. Let's get into it in these streets.
these streets.
Yeah,
It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on, man. I mean, this image right here kind of just shows what's going on right now.
Man, Kanye West is the definition of a Bama, man.
Kanye,
What
my
is
boy,
that?
man. Kanye, my man. He crazy. I ain't gonna, man. I ain't gonna say he was swagging that, but
I ain't gonna lie, like a Jedi. Like you about to have a lightsaber.
yeah.
Hey,
You could
hey,
definitely
what you
tell.
just say, bro? You said he about to pull out a lightsaber
Yeah, bro.
Say
He
look
about
like
to
a
do that.
Jedi. I
with
think that's
a
like
Cirque du
kind of the.
Soleil, maybe a Cirque du Soleil joint,
Nah,
a
that's
little
some
glow
young
stick.
as don't tell. Mm-mm.
Now that joint, I mean, it do look hard though. Like for
It do
Halloween
look
or something.
hard though. I ain't gonna lie. I might have to get me some of
Oh
those if
no,
that's like the new you know reverse thing. Like we got the gray, they got the white. You know what I'm saying? That'll look kind of hard.
he going hard. He
Bro, we
said his
about to
new
see
sound is called anti-Semitic.
niggas wear KKK outfits in
Yeah,
different
like
colors. That's gonna be stupid, bro.
But I wonder, like, why that out of everything that he could wear though? Like,
I don't know,
I don't
bro.
know. You know how he got his. You know how he got his own little definitions for what's symbolic, like his own symbolism with stuff. So he probably got his own thinking with that.
He like a wizard. They forgot to make the hat.
Yeah, he look crazy, but that's him. I ain't rocking that. I ain't rocking that. You ain't gonna catch me rocking that. But Kanye crazy. But what else we got? What else we got? Now we on cold. We on cold, man. We just looking at it from an open mind, man. Kanye crazy. You know how crazy Kanye get. So the 50 most anticipated albums of spring 2025.
yeah,
Let's
there's been a
see it.
lot of people dropping. What would y'all say like y'all favorite like album that's dropped like within like this last like it's springtime, I guess, like the last month?
I heard Playboy Cardi dropped a new album.
Yeah, that joint is fire. I listened to like probably most of the whole album. It does have like a rage type of sound no more. It's not like the old Cardi for real, but there's like two songs in there that got a melodic vibe, but everything else is more like just rage type shit.
I gotta
Yeah,
listen to the whole album because I kind of got like a little like he was trying to go for he was trying to touch on like every sound. That's why he called it like I am music. He was just trying to touch on like every sound and show that he's like he could do every sound. But
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
yeah,
I guess
he touched a lot of sounds. He definitely touched a lot.
yeah. I gotta get more into it because I actually I rock with Cardi, so I just gotta get more into it. 'Cause he's a good artist. Like as a pure creative, I put him up there for like the new agenda, like the past like 10 years. I give him credit. He goes there with it. Like so, shout out Cardi. What else?
Yeah, Dirk and Baby dropped too.
Dirk and Baby, they dropping?
Well, nah, no. So Baby dropped. I think like
Oh yeah, they both dropped.
yeah, they both like dropped individually, but so I've been listening to
Yeah,
both of those too.
yeah, but this talking about the most anticipated albums. So like, what's upcoming? So what's anticipated? Like, is there a list? I know
I
Kanye about to
seen Lil
drop
Wayne
his.
on there.
Yeah, Wayne. Yeah, I know Kanye working on something. Bully, World War III, whatever. Something. He working on something.
I heard
anybody you looking
Metro's
forward
working
to?
on some shit too.
Oh, Metro. Our Future working on something.
Hey Chris,
I heard Dirty.
anybody you looking forward to dropping, bro?
You
You
know.
been keeping up with anybody in particular?
Oh, I was just about to say ASAP Rocky. I was just about to say
Yeah,
it.
Rocky.
I was about to say ASAP Rocky is dropping. I need to hear some of that new stuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
I heard
like
about that too.
lyricism? Okay, we getting we getting deeper. Like lyricism. ASAP Rock. Would y'all consider ASAP Rocky a lyricist or like a hype beast type of rapper? I kind of feel like he kind of delves into both a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's a
I,
lyrical.
I can say I'm lyrical. I can say I'm lyrical.
I mean, if you go to a Rocky concert though, like you got the mosh pits and all that. I mean, I've been to an ASAP Rocky concert, so I'll say he could still turn up the crowd too. He's lyrical, but he could still like really turn it up though, type shit.
Almost like a rapper like JID or something. You know, it's like it's a good fusion between lyrical and hype.
Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. Some of these artists, see, I gotta listen to some of this though. Let's see. I've heard of Billy Woods.
I might have heard of Billy Woods before. I can't quite say offhand, but something's telling me that someone is mentioning them or I've seen
Alchemist.
it somewhere.
Got MF Doom, the Alchemist producing on it. Alchemist, that's official production.
Blonde Shell, I think I've heard of that before.
Boldy James.
Maybe these are indie artists. Car seat headrest. Interesting. Interesting. I think I've heard of Stargaze before.
Music can hear us. These are all like different artists or different projects. I don't know who Florist
Florist.
is.
I believe I've heard of that before. Great
Great
grandpa.
Grandpa,
Nah.
the Horrors, not
May
Nightlife.
have heard of the Horrors. I may have heard of them before. Key
Key Glock.
Glock. Oh, I think I heard about the Glockavelli joint. It's almost like he's trying to pay homage to Tupac.
Glockavelli.
Nah, Kegel, I'll be snapping.
He cool.
Lana Del Rey.
Lil
Lil
Wayne.
Carter
Wayne.
6?
Mm-hmm.
He dropping
Carter
that.
6? Oh, Lil Wayne is in overdrive.
On June 6th. So 6 on the 6th.
Hey. Hey, Lil Wayne did his thing at Dreamville Fest though for J. Cole.
Yo, that's kind of crazy. It's a 6th album on the 6th day of the 6th month. It's kind of crazy.
This brother's tapped in, y'all.
I don't know. I just seen that though. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't escape that. That was kind of mystical a little bit.
He sees what the man doesn't want you to see.
Technology.
It's way past his prime of shit he rock on.
He definitely should keep going.
Yeah, I say that too. He need to keep going.
I need some more heat.
It's
As
just
long
like
as he keeps dropping, people gonna listen.
the bars just don't stop, bro.
I don't think they would. That's why I want to see if he run up.
It's like Lil Wayne
Oh
feels like
Lord.
he's still in 1999 and he just had something to prove, bro. Like y'all heard this song? He actually did a collab with Pierre Bourne on one of his newer projects, bro. It's called Cameras.
I did not
That
hear that.
joint goes
Check it out.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, I gotta tap into that. I didn't listen to that joint yet.
He was like, "I'm gonna go stupid on this Pierre beat. I'm in Miami. I'm in the water. Bad bitch booty hanging off to the jet ski." He was going in, bro.
Oh right.
Navy album.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't heard from.
Oh,
When's the last time he dropped?
Right. I ain't heard a good song from him in a minute.
I got an open ear for music, so I just want to hear what's out. I just want to hear new stuff.
I'm
For a
gonna check
while, I
him.
was like, yeah.
The Navy album. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tap into that joint.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna tap into that. Roddy Rich. Who else?
It's people who've been saying Roddy Rich fell off, man. Y'all,
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean? He's
Roddy Rich, man.
dropped.
He be playing, man.
He just got dropped. Now, why you say he be playing?
Cause like only the song I just heard was that man, the coop at the lot, better spot. You know what I'm saying?
the
Like
stick
where
in the
those type of
box.
music at, man? He need to get back to that wave. He talking about too much of this other stuff that he ain't even got none. I don't know. He need to do something that reminds us why he Roddy Rich. Cause like what?
I think he's doing a lot to like start changing the sound, but like he just needs to stay the same too. Like he doesn't have to like try to switch it up too much.
Man, I put him next to YK Cyrus right now, man. I ain't hear nothing from him right now.
Nah,
What
I wouldn't put him
Osiris?
there. I ain't gonna put him
Yeah,
there. All right,
I
Rich.
can't fire what you mean. I'ma give you the world, baby girl. See, hit.
And he's
Nah,
lip sync
Roddy
on
Rich
too.
Jolly had a couple singles though. YK Osiris, he only had that one that I know of.
All right. Roddy Rich is better than I get you. I get you. Keep going, Roddy Rich. I love it.
Yeah, Nail Gun. I never heard of this artist before.
Yahweh Nail Gun. That's fire. That's a
Yeah,
fire
that's what
one.
I'm saying, bro. I think some of these might be indie artists.
Yeah, it looks like he's a rock artist for real.
Yeah, from all different genres. That's fine.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Y'all think hip hop is moving towards like that rock type of shit? Cause like with Cardi, Ken Carson,
Yeah, man. It's been like that since since Heavy D days. What's the dude name? Run DMC.
damn, you know what? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man, it's more of like a alternative rock now though. With like Yeet, you got a lot of artists trying to sound like Yeet, Playboy Cardi, Lil Uzi, Trippy Red. It's like that emo alternative sound though, with the weird looking sounding 808s that don't really have an attack.
Like it's just hitting. Like I know what
It's
you're
just
talking about.
more punchy, you know, vibraty, loud.
Really, they just turn the 808 up as loud as they can
Yeah,
now.
it's
Like
more. Yeah, it's
that
more
joint is
loud.
always in the red.
Yeah.
But I mean, it should be knocking in the car though. That shit it should be knocking.
At the highest peak.
See this man DJ Clean when he pull up on the scene, he want to have his music sounding like about to break his windshield.
Hey, that's how you gotta. The 808's got to be hitting, man. There's no point if it's not hitting. But yeah, I think that was all the segments we have for in the streets. Do we got anything else?
Shoot, I mean, while we
Which I,
got a second, Noel,
Yo,
what do you think it takes to make a quality song, bro?
you said what it take?
Yeah, like from your perspective, like what do you think is it about just about being catchy? Is a good melody, drums, cadence, pace? Like what do you think, like
I think really if you got that as a list, I think you should go off and check off all your list. Like you feel me? Like me, I would say catchy, melodies, stuff like that, harmonies, this and that, hooks, verses, stuff like that, and make sure you check off that because every song isn't gonna be the same structure. You know what I'm saying? Like
right,
somebody could do a freestyle and then that just be put out, you know what I'm saying? Or like somebody could be like Capella Gray and then drop a song that wasn't supposed to get out and it's like, nah, this is the hottest song of the summer and it's about galas, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't ever know what type of structure, just make sure it fits you as an artist. You know what I mean? Like
right,
a lot of people try to like overdo it or try to find a formula and it's like, nah, people gonna listen because it's you. And if your lane is good, and they like it, they gonna listen more. They gonna, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like what I was saying about my music. I was like, yo, you got good music. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
For
This,
sure.
and that. So it's like that's the energy of where you just stay in your lane. Like you're not supposed to be doing stuff like Trippy Red, because if you Trippy Red, you gonna be Trippy Red.
In other words, you gotta be comfortable in your own skin.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
And
you,
make
bro.
sure you check out all your little checklist or your what you want, not what nobody else want.
Right.
Ken Carson was so hype he couldn't even rap the lyrics.
No, that's kind of fire though, but it's kind of crazy if you think about it.
It's got to be a nice rush performing on stage in front of a crowd like that, knowing that like, damn, I just made endless money, and I'm living out my dreams as an artist, performing in front of people. People really just pulled up to hear what I gotta say and my sound. Like that's got to be a full circle moment.
No, definitely, that's fire.
Destroy Lonely says he smokes 100 cigarettes before he perform. Man,
Who is that?
you got to put the
Come on,
cigarettes down, man. I don't know.
That's how you get in that zone. That's how you relax.
a cigarette though,
Hey, man, there's a lot of different options out there, but
a
I
cigarette.
don't know about the cigarettes, man.
All this beautiful Mary Jane, and you choose a cig? Like, come on, bro.
At
Man,
least it
I'll
could
take
be
a
a blunt.
glass of water before a cigarette any day. Like what?
He said what?
Take a whole glass of water. Tripping. Smoke
Hey,
that
y'all,
water. You know what I'm saying?
hey, Chris, you ever watch a regular show back in the day, bro?
Yeah, I used to with Mordecai and Rigby.
You saw the episode where Pops tried to drink a whole gallon of milk?
Oh yeah,
Imagine doing that before a performance, bro. You think you would throw
nah,
up?
you and then smoking cigarettes. That'd be crazy.
I ain't say the cigarettes though.
Oh, okay. So some milk. Hey, nah, you gonna be backed up. You ain't gonna be able to perform. You gonna be sick, especially with
Hey,
them
man.
lights. You'll definitely throw up. You probably throw up more than you had liquor,
Damn.
cause all that fermented stuff in your stomach with the heat, with the lights, it's hot up on stage, man.
Oh no. Oh, you right. Damn. You jumping around and shit.
Yeah, you been through
Damn.
up on 20 front row. Front row has got a new ticket. They gonna
What's
need
up,
they gonna
Eric?
Yeah, they gonna need a whole bunch of ponchos and umbrellas. They might just not come to your next show. They might just stream it.
Hey, imagine going to a concert and the closest person in the crowd is like 2 football stadiums away.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I wouldn't go to that one.
They
Two
gotta have
football stadiums away.
a splash zone section for your concert like it's a Six Flags water park.
Is there too
There's
much that
too
is
much.
going on in the industry, not enough music? I
I mean, there's
mean,
music coming out.
I think it's music coming out where people just is the internet, just how the internet goes nowadays. It's just people letting the internet take over. But I
Bruh,
think it's still about the music though to me. Like
what op should Lil Durk have, bruh? He made it out.
Ain't he Muslim? What ops he really got?
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, he is
Like let's
Muslim.
talk about them. Talk about them ops. But anyway, nah. But I think the music needs to be a little bit better, like curated, cause like it's people getting rich off of like one words, like TikTok. So I think maybe it is a lot of music.
Yeah.
There's a lot of music going on.
I mean, I heard that the labels like they basically tell artists to make songs that are going to pop on TikTok because that's what's going to bring in the revenue. So
Facts.
I think that's kind of like why like there's so many just trendy one word type songs right now. Like people are just getting signed just off of that shit for real.
Or
That ain't
somebody
nothing new
sampling
though.
a song or something.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do In the Streets beat the week after. All right, that's a bet. We could do that after.
In the streets beat a week after. So, all right. Produce a playbook. Yeah, let's get into that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is usually my favorite part of this show right here.
It's mine too, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You can get some real gems.
Mm-hmm.
Produce a playbook, man. We're here to give you the best tricks and tips, tips and tricks, trips and ticks on how to make your production better. I let it say trips and ticks. That's funny.
Okay, Dr. Seuss.
Nah, tricks and tips on how to make your production better. Let's
One
get
trick,
into it.
two trick.
You might just watch a video of somebody doing what they do, and we could describe it, how, you could apply what you just saw to make your production better, or it might be a direct, informational video. You never know. So let's just get into it, and we're going to chop it up. Producer playbook. Broadcast Beats.
I'm drinking that spring water right here, man. That's an ingredient right there for some good beats.
Everybody need a drink. Good water.
Hey, Chris, you see, we really.
These are the things that my pretty in the morning light, morning light. These are the things that my pretty in the morning light. Pretty in the morning light. Pretty in the morning light. These are
I was feeling that. I'm going to just say this in terms of that. You see, that's like real, like, feel like, instead of like using like a computer or a software, like, he's probably using a software too, but it's like a direct feel with the keys and, the beat, kind of like a beat machine like setup. I'm not sure what exact tool that he was using, but that was a keyboard, and he just had samples programmed in there. And that, like, you could tell, like, he put a lot of feel into that. So he was really, like, feeling the production. He was smiling. He was, like, into it. His body was into it. He was just, like, dancing with it. Like, academics was dancing with it on the other end. So it was just, like, the feel. Sometimes you just got to get that feel and that raw, like, authentic, like, I don't know how to describe, just that feel that you get when outside of like just using like a FL Studio. Not saying you couldn't use that to get a feel, but I don't know. It's something about like just using like a beat machine or a keyboard and just programming your samples, like just doing all of that. You could tell he put time into just programming the sample into the keys, and it's a whole process into that that just gives you like a more of an authentic feel. So that's why all I'm saying is don't be afraid to do that if you're a producer and maybe you like used to cooking up a certain way and you want like a more authentic feel or more like natural feel to your production. Don't be afraid to like take the time out and get like a real like just go old school with it. Get a real like machine, a real beat machine, keyboard. Just program your sounds. Just go crazy. You feel me? Like that's all I can say for that video. I don't know if y'all got anything.
Yeah, for sure. I would say like, hey Tyler, I remember back in college, like when we was making the beats, like we had a little keyboard. Like recently, I just been using like a computer. Like I just be doing it off the manual, but the keyboard, like it's definitely a different vibe when you like actually got a real instrument and you got the samples in there. Like you could just get into that zone a little bit better, honestly. Like if you got like a keyboard or something, or a drum pad, or like a beat machine. So yeah, that was dope to see that for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact. I could just tell he had a lot of he had a lot of passion into like playing that sample out on the keys and that chopping and playing those chops up right on the spot. Like that's cool to me. That's just inspirational. Cause I always get like when it comes to like using like drum machines and keyboards, I always get a little weary about it because I'm not used to it, and I'm really trying to like transition to that production wise, but it's taking a little time. But just seeing that is just inspiration for sure. So yeah, definitely. Chris, what you think about it?
Shoot, I definitely got to go with y'all on really getting into it, man. I mean, to be honest, it kind of goes back to what Noel was saying earlier too. It's like you really got to feel your music, man. And it's like you could tell that he's really passionate about what he's doing, and that's the whole thing. Like you got to make music that you like. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can't even like your own music, then you might need to reconsider what you're doing. You know, it's like you the first technically an artist is the first person to hear their own creation. You know, unless they have a person in the room while they're cooking it up. But even still, you have to hear it in your head first and then translate it. It's like you got to be able to vibe with it, feel it. You know, some of the best music I believe came from having moments like that where you just really, you just can't stop jamming as you making it. You know, you hearing it in your car speaker to listen to it, make sure it's quality. Doing the speaker check on the Bose speaker, whatever, headphones. It's like you really got to feel what you're doing. Music is
Mm-hmm.
really all about vibration. So it's like he's vibing with it, vibration.
Exactly. You got anything? You got anything on that, Chris Noel? Or?
Oh, yeah. So what I was looking at it basically from my perspective is like it was like a word I've been using lately is deliberate, right? So it's like it didn't look like he was on an accident or he was worried about playing the next note. Everything kind of was deliberate in a way. It was like even when he did the stutter or with the morning or you know what I mean, it was on his timing. It was deliberate, and that's where I also could like connect with different production values because sometimes you get a beat and you be like, yo, this is a loop, bro. This is a loop. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, cool. But sometimes you get them loops where it's like, wow, this person really took their time to make it special in a way. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where it
Mm,
wasn't the same thing because I was counting on certain beats. I was like, okay, that might be the same beat or that might be the same thing going over and over. But it's like, nah, he doing it in a different way to give it a different, like perspective to the listener. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's also like it was very rap friendly. Like if if like you was rapping or freestyling, he kind of made room for him to doing that in that little performance. So it's like he probably making that beat for a whole future endeavor or something. You know what I mean? So it's like we hearing that right there, but in his mind, he probably got rappers and orchestra. You know what I'm saying? Mad different things going on with that. Just on he came there for a job in a way.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hey, Silver from Twitter asks, what unique or favorite way does Chris assist in producing music alongside the producer? So I think this is a question for you. Just like,
Okay, so how personally that I like like assist the producer is I will sing certain melodies or I sing a certain key or I sing like a phrase and then they'll be like, okay, let me see if I can have some around it. Or I freestyle like a vibe, like kinda like I did earlier, but then I keep saying it over and over and then I like, all right, let's see if we can make a beat around that or I kind of get on the beat and then I have it tailored to the song that I'm making. Like if I want to put an intro or I'll be like, nah, cut that part off, or you know what I'm saying, make it an intro or rearrange the whole beat. So it's like I kind of assist the producer in understanding like you're doing a good job. You know what I mean? You're doing what you're supposed to be doing as a producer. Now let me do what I'm supposed to do as an artist. You know what I mean? So it's like that's the conversation of communication that I kind of like to develop, or I do assist in a production, because a lot of people don't be sure in a way. They, or some people, they do got their own style, but it's like now they trying to do tricks and trades for somebody else and it don't fit the person exactly. Me, I like to tailor myself to like the people that I'm working with. You know what I mean? So if you want to make a trap beat or a gospel beat, let me help you make a gospel beat for my style, not just for your style, for our style. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I definitely assist the producer on that, because I want to be able to pay homage to that producer.
It's like one or two things that I want to definitely get a shout out in what you just said, bro. One is I respect is like you got to be an active participant when you go into a music session, bro. Because like you gotta, and then two, it's like you gotta have a going back to like having a plan. You know, you gotta have a vision. You know, even though music is kind of about going with the flow, you still have to have some type of vision in mind. And I believe that with a vision, you can really make a masterpiece.
Yeah, honestly, bro, because when you really think about it, the best artists for real, like they got like a roadmap, like they got like multiple visions that they got in their head about, like, all right, I'm gonna do this on this hook, then I'm gonna do this on the verse, or I'm gonna
Exactly.
use this on the beat, or I'm gonna be more melodic here, or you know what I'm saying? So you got to have
Mm-hmm.
it all planned out in your head to really make that fire stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Never. A manifestation.
For sure, for sure. We got another question. What unique ways would y'all use Chris voice talent as producers? Honestly, I mean, with like your voice, you could even put it in like the ad libs, put it in the back in the vocals. Like it's like just in the accent of the song for real, for real. Maybe like certain like verses where you want more emphasis, you could put like maybe a reverb on top of your sound on with your melodic voice. Like there's just a lot you could do honestly when you could sing compared to just a rapper that could just compared to an artist that could just rap. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I also want to make beats where I got my vocal chops inside of it, like vocal chops of my runs or riffs or things like that. I want to make beats like off of that too. So definitely, I've been looking at ways that I could do that in my song.
I got two words, man. Nate Dogg.
Yo, that's crazy. That's kind of my I want to say my inspiration, but it kind of gave me perspective what R&G was. You know what I'm saying? You can be closer than close. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? You know what I'm
exactly, bro. That like a little bit of genuine and Lil Kim or Nicki Minaj, Trey Songz, like have my man Chris Noel on the hooks, have a good rapper, you know what I'm saying? On the
saying?
verses, like that's a classic, tried but true formula.
That's what I'm trying to learn, man. I'm trying to put that into the atmosphere, man. The next Nate Dogg, you know what I'm saying? Cause he was on everything moving.
Nah, you gonna remember Nate Dogg forever, bro. Like his music definitely gonna live forever. Type shit.
Nobody knows it better. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. He used to hit them vocals, man. That was like a gangster. I was like, could really sing. That's not even like no play singing. This is
Exactly,
really
bro.
vibrato, all that. And Pharrell too. Like I didn't realize Pharrell was like that type of singer until I was like, bro, what? He he got a whole falsetto voice. So
I just
Yeah.
want you to know that you're
yeah, like
beautiful.
hitting it though, like
Hey, he just was running the game back, early thousands with Snoop Dogg and
all them,
good
bro.
times, man.
Pharrell,
I wish we were old enough to be in the club in those times, man. I know they had fun.
I feel
nah,
like
definitely.
Pharrell was the reason Snoop Dogg like got to that. to that level for real, like I think Pharrell played a part in that. Cause Snoop Dogg was hot, but like once he started dropping like those type of songs with like Pharrell, those are the joints that got like 300 mil, 400 mil.
Nah, I get that. Cause Pharrell is a beast, bro. Pharrell even made Justin Timberlake hot. So it's like, it's like I don't know.
But
Like he
that
already
shows
knew
the
what to do for
power.
real.
That shows the power, of like similar to what Chris was saying about, how he was describing like he's an active participant in his studio sessions, man. It's like you gotta really don't just go there and just take up space, like really contribute to the finished product, man. Like whether you artist, producer, engineer, give feedback, like nah, take this out, add that. Like I mentioned this on previous episodes, bro, about Zaytoven when he was talking about working with Gucci Man, bro. It's like he would be like he really was an active participant, bro. Like you never know, man. Your feedback could be the difference between the Billboard Hot 100. From all three perspectives: engineer, producer, or songwriter.
Nah, that's also what I want to take from that because like the last song I showed y'all, the Optimist song.
Hmm.
So I recorded that myself, like you know what I'm saying, like so. Being an active participant is definitely something that I had to learn. Was like I don't think no one can make my sound better than me, but it's more so like I would love people to try. You know what I mean? Because I want to know. Like I'm not saying like no engineer can make me sound great, but it was like no engineer has the ear that I hear when I do certain things, like creativity wise, and it's like even like a certain note or something, it's like you would have to be around me to understand why I'm singing like that or this and this and this. But a great producer is like, okay, let me help you make the sound that you hear. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't try to give you the sound you want. They give you the sound that they want you to have, and it's like, and that's not how it's gonna work. Because I know people that's making thousands of dollars off of their own sound, and it's like, why are we building the sound like other people? You know what I mean? Even producers.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's get into this rock out session. We got some song, we got some music for y'all. Beats, music,
Sure.
just some all around good content for y'all to turn up to, close the show out. Let's get into it. We got Chris Noel with us. We got Chris Kryptonite in the building. DJ Clean, Ty Ali. Let's do this, man. Rock out session. Broadcast Beats.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear some fire shit right here though. Rock out session.
Ready, man.
Please, buddy. Please,
Fuck on that bitch when we lay up. Fuck on that bitch when we lay up. Fuck on that bitch when we lay up. I passed out like a layup. I took my cuffs like I had it. She come through late night on the Xanax. I tell me you back in that action.
Ooh. Clean, nice, bro. Where you at, Clean? These some fire beats, man.
No cap.
I don't know. What house song you before?
She want to take me home. Going out of dome. Witchcraft girl. Putting on my curls. About to rock around. Yeah, said I'm about to rock around. Yeah, I will not foul. Get her body down. I don't wear a crown. I met her in the crowd. Put some gas in her mouth. Put some naughty gas in her mouth. Oh yeah, the fairway foul. She gon' hit on me cause I'm foul. I've been pushing up on her. She been falling in love and falling. Always on the wings, I'm ballin'. Feeling like I'm Jim Jones ballin'. But I'm just so broke, I still be stallin'. Yeah, oh yeah, the fairway falling. She won't hit me up like I don't. She won't hit me up to take me home. She won't wanna know where it flows, where it goes.
Supreme, all you do is drop hits. You don't make time for me.
Got my boy C Crypto on the kids. I call that boy cryptocurrency. Got a special talent, you know what I'm saying?
I got crypto on the kids. Crypto on the kids.
Man, it's crazy I gotta put it to you like this. But you know what? It's probably how you need to hear it. You done played too many times. I done told you before you started acting up. Look, we don't do that. We grown. But you know what? It's cool. I got you. Just a piece of me. You ain't got no part of me. Switching hearts back and forth, committed partially. I think you witness more than me, and that shit startled me. Yeah. You playing games, reverse the Uno card to me. Came and hollered at you by the pool like new. Super soak, couldn't find your sandals, so we went and bought you new shoes. Told you at this moment, there ain't no conditions. Rockstar lifestyle, that's what I'm committed. Dangerous, dangerous, you so dangerous. Got you wet inside the club, you need to change your dress. Go and freshen up what your angel does. Put it on for me. I ain't him, I'm not the nigga you need to be with.
Bitch who? Bitch who? Bad bitch, that ain't you. Pretty little bitch out the news. Shake my ass when I go to school. Ain't you? Seen you. He wanna take me on and then I see you. Got these boys lined up, I'ma choose. Fuck a boyfriend, I might have to fool.
We pull up in them coupes, big rims, hula hoops. Walk up in the room, spread my wings, hootie hoo. I'm vibing on these shrooms and I'm buying a blunt or two. Look at Ms. Bartender pouring up that juice. She said, pull up to the bar, you got one more rep to do. I'm like, Ms. Bartender, baby, you the truth. I've been ballin' with a sack like I was a testicle. I might clear my schedule just to get next to you. If your man's stressing you, it's cool, just text me, boo. We can smoke some vegetables and I'll show you my wrestler moves. Put your legs behind your head, I'm trying to pretzel you. She looked at me kinda rude, like never ever fool.
Bitch who? Bitch who? Bad bitch? That ain't you. Pretty little bitch out the news. Shake my ass and I go to school. Ain't you?
And that guitar sounded crazy.
This is a kryptonite masterpiece.
Been feeling so low, so I've been riding solo. I got nowhere to go, and getting faded all I know. But I said things would be different this time. Really trying to resist it this time. Lately had a lot on my mind. If only I could turn back time.
20 hours on a flight, but I came back to you. Not the same as how we left it way back in June. Lost it all, I got it back, I learned gratitude. Safe to say the safest thing is a magnum.
Yes, sir.
It was a good one, man. Rock out session, man. Oh, we got something else? That's it. You got the round of applause. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was a good one, man. Chris Noel dropped off, but, man, it was a pleasure having him. Pleasure having you, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, here we go. Gotta send my man off the right way. You hear me? You hear me?
I don't know what just happened.
Yes,
Nah, this is
sir.
definitely a good one though, man. It's a
Definitely
great show.
appreciate y'all. Definitely shout out GSD, man. The movement, get shit done, get stuff done, man. That's what we on this year. We getting stuff done. So if you see GSD, man, you definitely gonna see me. So shout out to Errors. That's my dance crew. You gonna see us performing and doing our thing too. Shout out the real deal. I mean the real HD. It's the real deal, man.
Definitely grateful to have you on, man. I think you definitely one of our first like real singers that we had on though. You know, we had on some artists who kind of delved in between a little bit, hip hop, art, rap, all that, but we never really had a real singer. You probably the first real singer. You a lot of firsts with you, man.
Man, I appreciate it, man. That's all I put on being, man. The first of my kind, the first to do it, and the first to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to appreciate the beats and broadcasting beats. You know what I'm saying? What y'all doing is amazing.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Good
you.
looking out, man.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. Where can we find your music? Like you on Apple Music, you on
And you can
Spotify,
find my
Tidal?
music at Chris Noel, aka Folet, or Chris Noel. All platforms on YouTube, on Spotify. You know, I'm all over on YouTube. You might just gotta check me. You might just gotta search me up a little bit. You know what I mean? You can find me.
For sure, bro.
For sure.
Look at this black excellence we got going on here, man. You know,
That's a fact, man.
Hey man, it's a perfect day to be great, man.
round of applause. Can we get a round of applause?
It was a good
Definitely.
one.
There we go.
Yeah,
Sir, Black Excellence, producer podcast, got my man Chris Noel.
definitely. Beats and broadcasting beats.
All right, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, follow us on all platforms, man. All social media. Turn on your notifications, share, comment. You know, we're going to have a Dirty Clean Cash App soon. Donate to that. You know what I mean? It's 1/3 of Dirty Clean. Ty Ali.
It's 2/3 of Broadcast Beats, DJ Clean.
1/3, 202 Kryptonite.
I'm gonna say 1/3, but y'all know what it is.
I got it.
My man over here said 5/8.
We out, man. See y'all next week.